Oh, there's a mattress behind me. Maybe I'll sit like this. Hey friends. We need to talk. We do. It's been a while. So first I'm going to show you something that feels really relevant right now, and it was literally almost 2 years ago. I was starting to feel that energy shifting, and I knew that something was about to change. You know, if you're feeling stuck or you're feeling like your life isn't what you want it to be, it's possible to change it and to make your situation better, even if it feels like you're lost and you're kind of taking steps back before you're taking steps forward, because that's how I feel. I rewatched that footage and realized how deeply it resonated with me at this current moment, almost 2 years later. I feel like a lot of what I've shared in my life in the past year or so has been all about like expansion and like and growing and putting yourself in out of your comfort zone and pushing yourself and going like facing all these challenges, and I feel like it's just as important for me to show that even after all of that, these past 4 months of like this year have been hugely contractive for me.
The new 97.7 is WK.
Back in Massachusetts, back on the mainland, back in the lower 48. You might be wondering how I'm feeling. I'm wondering the same thing. I actually have no idea, because I'm ignoring my feelings. But hey, that's what we do in the lower 48. That's what everyone does, right? So I'm just blending in, reacclimating, you know what I mean? And you know, I probably had a mental breakdown and dyed my hair purple the other day. It's been about a year since I've been anywhere like this. I think the novelty of being home would wear off. It will wear off. I'll let you know when that happens. After about 2 weeks, that all wore off. One of my biggest things was like literally for the past year living in nature, and I realized the other day that I hadn't seen the moon in like 5 days. I almost missed the full moon. Like things that I was so in tune with, I'm so far from, and I feel like the further away from that stuff I get, the further away from myself I get. I know this chapter isn't permanent. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We're fine. Just like low-key, all the things that I did this year, all the fears that I conquered. I mean, particularly in Alaska, I did most of it by myself. I mean, I always had support. I don't know why it makes me want to cry. I don't know. I just feel really disconnected right now. I look so great. I just turned 25 recently. I also moved again. Currently in New Mexico, which is pretty cool. I think for me personally, hopping around comes naturally. I like to be in new places and I like to experience new things, and it's actually when I'm staying in one place that I get uncomfortable. And that is something that I'm trying to work through right now. Trying to be uncomfortable with staying in the same place and working through what I'm seeking, and finding it internally instead of feeling like I need to go here and there and there and there and there to find it. Like I said in that old clip, like sometimes it feels like you're taking steps back But like the thing is every time you expand and then you contract a little bit, when you begin to expand again, you're not starting from scratch. You are already higher than you were before. But that's just part of the journey, is like it's never going to be linear. When you're in the contraction, sometimes all you can see is the contraction. It's like there's always a light at the end of the tunnel, you know? Like you're going to come out of it. Even when you're in it and it doesn't feel like that, you will. Magic exists everywhere because it's in us, and we have to find it within ourselves and bring it outward. And once you start doing that, you'll notice that the external world starts mirroring that. So anywho, I'll see ya on my next adventure probably. Bye. What you need will come into your life when you need it, and it makes it that much easier to release the things that you don't need.